The shot is Carolina. Hey, what do you say?
Talkin Sauce, episode 86. Back.
Back here another Sunday, dude.
Like we never left. Another Sunday. You know the vibes. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I guess today, dude, cover some pumpkins with the family.
Cool.
Haven't done that in like years. That'd be cool. Pretty stressed over how, like, do I go classic?
What do you mean?
Like classic pumpkin carving face? Do I go for something?
Well, let's first go ahead and just address like where are your actual abilities in carving.
That's
pumpkin?
fair.
Like can you
really
even
not
do
even
above like
before
regular?
we can get specific with carving pumpkins? Artistic, like hand drawing talent in general, it's just
None.
not there.
Yeah,
It's
So
non-existent.
So let's go ahead and with that out in the open, what do you think your actual options are here?
Well, the classics definitely on the table. You know, print a stencil out online, put it on the pumpkin.
You could do what a lot of people are doing, and they're just carving 2020 into their pumpkin. Oh, it's the scariest pumpkin I've ever seen.
I haven't seen that, but I hate that people are. That seems like that internet joke that everyone does, but thinks they're the first to do it.
Yep,
Absolutely hate that shit.
it's
dude.
a thing. Well, good luck. Good luck.
Appreciate it,
I
dude.
bet you will
Appreciate
have
it.
the ugliest pumpkin amongst your whole family.
I'm gonna sabotage the others, dull their knives, so like the lines are all jagged. They're like pulling chunks out.
Struggling to- Very good.
I'm gonna be a real dick about
Good
it.
idea.
too.
I'm gonna go get a pumpkin. Good call. Well, word. What else is up?
Hella new music dropped this weekend. Have you listened to Benny the Butcher dropped?
I listened to some of Benny's shit. I saw on here that Black Thought dropped new music. I have not listened to that.
His Streams of Thought 3. That shit's really
That's
hard.
wild.
He's got,
I'll have to go check that out.
there's a song on there with Pusha T and Killer Mike that slaps, and the Schoolboy Q track that fucking both of them just body.
That's fire.
That is just fun. Open Mike Eagle also dropped an album. I think it's called Divorce, Death, and Anime or something
know
like
Open
that.
Mike Eagle
You don't know
like
Open
that.
Mike Eagle? You know who he is, just don't listen to him?
I'm
or-
not sure. No, I don't think
Facts.
so.
Well, he's pretty cool. Kind of like, I don't know, indie rap, I guess. It's definitely worth checking out. It was really good. Listened to that at work Friday. But, yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Hella new music out.
That's what's up. What else is up? These are
I know.
these are your punches, dude.
Dude, but two fights
No
happened
pun
this
intended.
weekend. Nice. UFC fights. Brian Ortega fought the Korean Zombie and won.
What's up with that name?
Dude, it's his thing. He's even like been asked to like have
Is that a boxer?
No, this is UFC.
Again.
Yeah, a UFC every weekend, dude.
Okay.
But the winner of this gets to fight Alexander Volkanovski for the 145-pound belt. So Brian Ortega is going to do that, which
I
is
mean,
sick.
that's probably for the best. It's probably for the best that a guy named Green Zombie is not. Was it Green? Oh,
Korean Zombie.
Either way, man.
He's a bad motherfucker.
A guy
don't get me
named
wrong.
Zombie, unless it's Rob, shouldn't be contending for a belt. It's weird.
But I don't know. It is kind of weird because Brian Ortega got the shit beat out of him by Max Holloway. Like
Green
they
Zombie.
just.
That's just a guy who smokes too much pot.
But shit was
Ortega whooped his ass.
Ortega got his ass kicked by Max Holloway when Holloway was the champion.
Okay.
And then Volkanovski took the belt from Holloway. But the first fight, it was really close. And the second fight, everybody thought that Holloway won. And Volkanovski beat him twice. But it's just kind of one of those weird, like how fight math doesn't work out. Like this guy beat this guy.
Right.
But then this guy loses to this guy who lost to the first guy.
Same
I don't know,
thing
it's
in
pretty
other
crazy.
sports, the teams that beat the team that lost to the team that wins the Stanley Cup. But,
Yeah.
that was the same team that had a losing record to you in the regular season.
Yep.
This is how it go.
For sure. And then in like even more surprising news, fucking Vasily Lomachenko fought Teofimo Lopez last night.
He knows all these names, but doesn't know a single hockey player.
Not a single hockey player name, dude. It's fine. Just got to know a couple less names, only when they're fighting. But
That's actually true.
but yeah, so Loma loses to Lopez, who's only 23, and Loma was considered, I think, kind of the pound for pound greatest, like up until last night. Then kind of Got it. Like not like it was a close fight, but like the first 7 rounds, I think he only threw like 12 punches total or something like that. I don't know. It was just crazy and real wild to watch because just watching a great lose, one of those just like pivoting the whole sport moments is pretty wild.
That happens. That happens in combat sports.
Yeah, for sure.
We've all seen it. Guys like BJ Penn and fucking what's his name, Matt Hughes.
Yeah.
Those guys were.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about like Quinn Hughes.
Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell.
They all got the shit kicked out of them.
For real.
Anderson Silva. You had to watch them all get their ass beat. And
I know,
like, all right,
it's so disheartening.
They're kind of done. Well, that's what's up.
Y'all ain't nothing crazy happened this weekend?
Dude, you're looking at it.
This is the craziest thing?
This is about as good as it gets, dude. Just PC gaming my ass off.
Going hard. Have you done any what's that? It's like the abbreviation is RL, Rogue League or Rogue Squadron. I think it's a PC game.
I don't
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of Rogue Company.
Rogue Company.
Haven't played it though.
Haven't played it because that's PC exclusive, right? Or am I tripping?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It might be.
But
Haven't played it.
I'm trying to live vicariously through you, dude. You got to start playing like Valorant and other PC exclusive games so I can like, what I'm saying.
Now I'm just gonna keep cucking you.
You're just gonna keep playing RuneScape.
Yeah. And you just
About
all that PC just to play RuneScape. It's like using a big sword to cut a steak.
For real.
Just overkill.
Dude, start playing Fortnite, dude.
No.
Did you get into Fortnite, dude?
I did start a modded Skyrim save, like with mad like new like alternate start mods, like different armor mods. So like the game is just like
It's like a whole new game.
It's not a whole new game, but it's got some shit.
But it's different enough to those here.
I was able to pick a start where you start like I want to be a property owner in one of the holds, and then just like let me get Lakeview Manor, and then so you start inside Lakeview Manor with like most of it already built, and you just have it. It's dope. I'm like, all right, let me do that one. That shit'll take forever otherwise. So,
And in that, do you like? Does it mission wise? Does it still start you like?
you can do that option too. That's an option, but I didn't do that.
So like you're in the point in the story where like that you would have that.
Well, I mean, you're at the very beginning of the game, but like it's just like the game just starts. Like you start in that house and then it's like, all right, play the fucking game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you're not a prisoner anymore. You're just a guy that lives there. Like,
Yeah.
That's when it happens.
Okay.
But ain't shit else happened. Like
I
not
see.
shit else happened.
I see.
Yeah. Like Helgen happened, but like you weren't there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Much better existence. I feel like.
Exactly. So speaking of a good existence, dude. Episode 86, dude. It's a milestone episode, dude.
Another one. Every single one of them fucking milestone.
Speaking of 86, we got a shout out player that wear the number 86. We kind of got a twofer.
Yeah, a little bit. One a little bit of a homer, and then the one that it actually is.
Right.
Being honest.
Kucherov and Turbo Tavo Teravainen, dude.
Yep.
2020 Stanley Cup champion Nikita Kucherov.
Yep.
All time. What was he all time fucking what?
Well, I know in the playoffs he led the league in points and goals. What is he
Single
now?
season record.
Yeah, the single season record
for
for
Russians.
points. Does he?
128.
Is he the all-time points getter for playoff, like Lightning players in the playoffs?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think he passed St. Louis.
I feel like that did happen, but I don't know if he passed him for like number one. You know what I mean?
He's got some record where he's only like behind like Howe and Gretzky, and it's like for like playoff assists.
Really?
It's something stupid.
I mean,
dude.
he's fucking sick.
Yeah,
dude.
it's
He's got one of
absolutely-
the like do that no move, fucking no move on the breakaway.
They put it in the game. Like
It's so-
when they
dude.
put it in the game, you know. I
Dude.
point out like I have it, haven't bought it.
Won't buy
Not
it.
gonna
if
buy
we're
it.
being honest,
Yeah,
dude.
don't plan on buying it. It'll be free in like 3 months.
Dude, imagine being Braden Holtby and getting that shit done on you 2 of the 3 times he's done it. Like,
Gotta hurt.
dude, the second time when I don't remember if the All-Star game was the first time and the second time was a real game. I think that's how it went. But when he got him the second time, dude, the fucking look up.
It's very similar to that Datsuk move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got that same level of shame.
Yeah.
Both Russians.
Because it's like you see it happening 1 second too late, and you're like, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
And then it's you're not going to
There's
be able.
nothing
to,
you can do.
By that time, it's through your legs or with Datsu, flip that shit over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Mad disrespectful.
And there's nothing you can do. And then Teuvo Teravainen, man, he's absolutely one of the most underrated playmakers
Definitely.
in the league. One of the most underrated two-way players.
Yeah, I
in the
was gonna say
game.
great defense.
Great
He does
defensive
not
stick.
Get, credit for that. Good on the board.
As soon
for
as the
being
puck
as
gets
small
turned
he is.
over and like when they're in their offensive zone, like their attacking zone, he's skating backwards. He's face backwards. He's ready to
Yeah.
strip the pucks to continue the attack on the forecheck, dude.
Always
He's-
follows the guy low, like just
Yeah.
playing great.
yeah, silent but deadly.
Yeah, could shoot the puck a little more. Could let
He
that-
wouldn't shoot on an empty net.
He would not. Honestly, he would wait for the pass first. He would give
would.
that goal to Aho.
But we got him like another 4 years on that 5.6 or whatever.
I think it's like
5.8.
5.3.
Yeah, it's
it's
really affordable.
Insane deal.
Absolutely. So big shouts out, all thems. Stanley
All
Cup
them,
champion Teuvo Teravainen too.
And hopefully,
The Blackhawks.
soon to be Stanley Cup champion Teuvo Teravainen. Knock on wood.
Hopefully.
Knock on
Hurricanes
wood.
Eastern Conference finalist.
Legend.
Legend. Speaking of Hurricanes, they sign a little bit more depth, dude. They get Jeremy Bracco in this bitch. Dude.
Yeah.
No one's talking about signing a guy like Bracco.
Yeah, it was weird when he got released because he was one of those kind of like how Jake Bean is for us, where everyone's like, "Oh, we got this guy in the tuck," but maybe the organization didn't have the same
You
confidence.
know who's another guy like that? Josh Levo.
Yeah, yeah,
He was on Vancouver, I think, most recently, and he's unsigned.
really.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
wow.
saying. Same kind of thing as
Wow.
Bracco, in my opinion, where it's like you would think someone just because he's available.
Yeah,
you would
it's
pick
like,
him
why
up.
not?
It's not like you need him, but he's there.
And
I
it's,
don't know.
and it's funny to look at too, because when we signed him, I went back and looked at some of those trades that were being proposed like last season, trying to get Pesci off of us. There's one for it was like Gardner, Bracco, and a second for.
A lot of people. Well, that's just it. That's I think why he's such a coveted asset is because he's been a part of so many different trade bait situations in the past.
And he's a great AHL forward.
And we got him for league minimum, I think.
Yeah, no, which is crazy. And I think he led the AHL last year in points. Like he's great there. It's the question of can he keep up with the NHL
Patrick
game?
Dwyer.
Yeah, straight up, dude. Derek Ryan. But
Hey, he's a third, fourth line center for
Calgary.
For Calgary's
Yeah, following
Bill
old-
Peters,
yeah,
Calgary.
Yeah, old Billy.
Old Billy, feature ass Peters.
But yeah, because
Kick you
I
on the
went and
bench,
looked
Peters.
up some stuff on Bracco, and it seems that it is the skating and speed that would be an issue. And
He's a stocky little fucker.
yeah, another skilled small forward, the Hurricane specialty.
Yeah.
We're gonna be the fucking next Toronto Maple Leafs, dude.
Nah. Man, I would I don't want that.
No, not at all.
You don't want those kind of impending cap troubles with
Yeah,
just not the return you have in mind.
yeah, and hopefully, I feel like Dundon and Waddell don't give a fuck enough to be like in like that Mitch Marner situation. That I don't know. I just feel like we wouldn't have ended up paying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they would have traded him.
Yeah,
They
you're
would've
out of
traded
here
him,
for a
yeah.
fifth. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But kind of in Hurricanes lane, we talked about that Petrangelo contract.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the scrum or whatever? If Dougie Hamilton signs that deal, you think that's overpay, underpay, right at where you'd want him? Because it was
7 for
by
8.8.
8 by 8. I think full no movement, maybe some modified no
For
trades.
7 years, what's he, 27?
Yeah, maybe 28 at like the oldest, So that it runs out when he's like 35.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. And you could break it down differently, but if you look at his breakdown, he's getting like 4 next year, and then he's getting like 8 the next 2. Obviously, there's bonuses and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but it's broken down to where he's still getting paid a lot in the tail end.
Yeah,
So I don't know, and it's all AAV as far as your cap hit.
yeah. Which is kind of more, because I don't know what the organization's willing to pay yearly, but with the cap hit.
Right. I just don't know. I just don't know how they could set it up to be that big of a contract. Because my point is that some of those years you're gonna have to pay big,
Yeah,
and with us not being a recent, with us not being Vegas,
Yeah.
or if you were the Blues, the recent Stanley Cup champion, you ain't got the revenue to be dishing out those big year hits.
yeah,
So I would think maybe a little less term for for a similar type of ratio deal, but just not as high. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Maybe like
6 years.
6 years for like exactly 8.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah. I don't know, because this is one of the guys that this is what the agent's going to bring.
100%.
He's like Petrangelo, top pair, right-handed defenseman.
Yeah, and they're going to go, yeah, you're right. This is extremely comparable. That's why we're only going to give you 6 years at $8 million.
It's almost 2.
We would pay you the extra 0.8 if you were giving you 7, but we're not. And so take it, and then he'll take it. I don't know. Who knows? That's my comparison.
That's like the one thing, him and Svetch. I'm very interested to see.
Yeah, well, so for Svetch, I think we can sign him at 8, right?
Yeah, I think we can give it. We probably imagine we will try.
Yeah, so I think we could technically give Ducky an 8-year deal because he's
here
already here. I think that's all it requires. So you sign Svetch you go for the 8-year deal. I think, but the light talks that have been rumored to come out were that he wasn't going to take an 8-year deal.
Yeah, he was looking
for a bridge. It's kind of like the Line situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You go for 8. You go for 8, and you offer him the stars and the moon, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you give him everything.
It feels so long since the Hurricanes have had that guy. The guy that everyone's talking, like, what is it going to end up at? You know, are they going to be able to sign him? It's been, Aho, I guess, but then Montreal gifted us a pretty good deal. A lot of signing bonus, but pretty good deal.
For sure.
It's just cool.
It is cool. Dude, speaking of league minimum, dude, let's go ahead and talk about this. Toronto picks up Joe Thornton. It was rumored to happen. He was already playing with the Swiss team until the league starts. But the Leafs went ahead and got it done. The rumors were true. League minimum 1-year deal, Joe Thornton.
Yep, no movement, so which
there.
makes sense. Yeah.
Wild.
Crazy signing. That's the kind of like real good veteran depth type of shit. You know what I mean? Big body.
Yeah.
Which is something that everyone's been saying. Who's the other big body they signed this offseason?
The guy was Simmons.
That's Simmons. There's the other guy. So between Thornton and Simmons, like, it's two don't fuck with me or my team kind of guys.
Able-bodied veteran presences.
They can also contribute offensively. Maybe not at what they once were able to, but
yeah. At the end of the day, Thornton is, even though he's an old timer at this point, he's one of the greatest passers to ever do it.
Yeah, he sees the ice on another level.
Yeah,
he'll punch a goalie in the face, dude. He didn't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck. To be fair, Mrazek was really yapping at him.
He dove. But and did you see Spezza offered the 19 to Thornton?
Class.
Oh yeah, real class thing. And Thornton denied it, which I guess that's a real good, easy way to like send the message to the team. Like, it's not about me.
Yeah,
I'm here for the
I don't think Thornton's ever really been that type of guy. Yeah,
it's just always cool to see because Spezza's another. It's not like Spezza's just some guy that has 19.
He's Jason Spezza.
He's
gonna wear 97. And that's what he wore in the Olympics a lot.
Yeah.
So it's pretty.
It's
sick.
a direct shot at Connor McDavid.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Calling you out, McDavid. He's gonna outpoint him this year. Hot take.
No, very sick.
He's gonna score more goals than Connor McDavid.
Possibly more assists.
Possibly.
No,
there's literally no way.
It's literally impossible. So even though it hasn't happened, there's still some Line 8 trade rumors floating around there. I just still don't understand. And we talked about this before, but I just don't understand why you want to trade Patrick Line.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what like Winnipeg's cap is at right now, but obviously this Line
Neither do I.
Whatever this like Line A's next deal is going to be, because he has a year left, right? He signed out a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
Whatever he's going to get paid, I guess you are worried about that, and that's why. But other than that, I just don't understand why. Maybe it's because he's on the 1-year deal, and it's like there's no real risk. And
I think the known factor is that they can definitely get a lot more production out of him before they're forced to trade him.
Yeah.
So I think the notion is like, why not get that production out of them? Why not use the most of that asset until you have to make a decision? Yeah,
and they're kind of in a weird spot. It's because it felt like they were entering like that. All right, here's their like next 3-5 years, like big window, and then the team just like disintegrated out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like, they had one of the best defensive cores in the league, and then
I mean, it didn't help when Buff just decided to stop
just
playing.
up and left,
which is
definitely.
his prerogative, but
that's what I mean. It's not
unfortunate
even,
for the team.
Yeah, not even
Bad
it's not
timing.
a shot at like management. It's just like out of nowhere. It felt like they
It
were
is
probably
what it
just as
is.
blindsided. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
We never would have traded Truba. Like
A lot of
all that.
nagging injuries.
Yeah,
But
yeah, been odd.
Yeah, super odd. But I don't know. I at the end of the day, I don't think he's coming here if they do trade him. At this
No, I don't
point.
think so.
There's no way.
Where do you
we
think?
picked up Bracco? Like,
Yeah, he is pretty much a line A.
where do I think he go?
AHL production, yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah, obviously.
We talk
I mean,
about,
yeah. They're connected to everybody.
Yeah.
They're going to trade for line A
Make that shit work.
and then trade Flower
Yeah.
after we don't have the
I
cap
saw
to take
too.
it off.
Apparently, Fleury's like well aware or already agreed. Like, you know, I'm going to take a backup role.
Yeah,
This season.
you have
which
to.
is- you have to, but also like, you know, it just speaks volumes for the chemistry going into it.
Definitely.
And what to expect from their, you know, their poise.
Yeah,
They're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They know who they are.
yeah.
They're gonna be fucking scary.
Do you think he gets moved like at a deadline? You think Fleury's the kind of guy?
Possibly,
Possibly.
definitely. Yeah, if any
Yeah.
time.
So maybe he just kind of playing his own future hand too, where it's like I can't come out being a dick. Like
Yeah,
this is bullshit. Move me.
I mean, look at fucking Antoine Khudobin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Resigning.
Resigning at his age for 3 years, shit.
Get
So,
that money.
Facts. All right, so this is interesting, right? Not surprising, especially with the management with this team has been so not just I wouldn't say controversial, but they've always been in the media as regarded as like having trouble for what they have, right?
Yeah.
Like needing to do more and for some reason never having the threat of their jobs getting taken.
Yeah.
Unless you're the coach.
Yeah.
But that's Stan Bowman and them over at the Blackhawks. The team was pretty pissed and has been pretty pissed with the way they handled Crawford.
I mean, Taze like came out and did an interview with The Athletic about it. Like
Right.
it was like it wasn't even on some like my sources say
Right.
the locker room. It was like Taze going, "Yeah, we're pretty pissed off." But yeah, apparently Crawford was offered. They offered him like a 1-year, $3 million deal, and then pulled that deal off the table before free agency even started. So it's just kind of like,
Dude, that guy's won you 3 cups.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, I get it. You know, from like the management standpoint, I think you can't repay Crawford and bring him back, but it's the team's pissed off about. I guess they felt like they've been very left out of the loop on the whole thing,
Right.
and I don't know. Like,
Do they have to tell him?
that's I was gonna say. Do you think that that they really have a good grounds to be mad? You know what I mean?
All right, so right, and I think the best example is look how when you have 2 guys that are $10 million a year in Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taves, and they're not hardly in the. I think Patrick Kane's pretty much always somewhere up there, but when they're not really dominating the top 5, 10 of the league in stats and things like that, and the team's not doing great. You know, there's a reason why LeBron gets consulted for everything that happens is because he's the best.
Yeah, every
So
time he
if you're
shows
not-
up, he shows out. You know what I mean?
So if you're not absolutely dominating, you don't expect management to ask the players' opinions.
Yeah, and it's also
guess.
I feel like the Blackhawks have been on.
But is
the
it
down.
different? Is it different when it's Crawford? When it's the guys who have seniority like Kane and Taves, and it's a guy who has seniority like Crawford,
And have
it's
been
the
there
same
together.
management, and they've all been there together. Is it different?
I think it might be like it being Crawford. That is a little fucked up. I think like they kind of just brushed him.
Right,
you
and
know
that's
what I mean?
it's fucked up based on the way Taves spoke about it.
Yeah. Like it sucks, but also at some point, I don't know. Like the Blackhawks have been on the slide for like the last 3 seasons. I feel like, and I feel like management has been trying to make moves to be like, all right, like let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Well,
And
they
then-
fucking picked up. I mean, this was a little bit ago, but they picked up Dylan Strome from Arizona.
Yeah.
to make a move. They brought Sod back.
Yeah.
They got rid of Sod again.
Yeah. Sending the you up text and shit. Stan Bowman just texting Brandon Saad, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got to start blowing it up at some point. They got that Seabrook deal, which is not looking good right now.
That's been so bad for so long.
And yeah, at some point you got to, just blow it up a little
They
bit.
did sign Walmart.
They did sign Walmart. They signed Matthias Janmark, which is good depth signings.
Yeah.
Maybe Walmart gets a better shot in Chicago. It was
A lot
weird.
more lights than Florida.
It was weird seeing him released or whatever.
Yeah,
in
a
free
lot of
agency.
people were pretty surprised by that. I don't know what the fuck Florida's got going on.
Did they release Howla? Because Howla was up at the end of this year too, was he not?
Who?
Exactly.
Flay, man.
Remember when he was on the team?
No.
That feels like forever ago.
Feels
dude.
like a long time
That feels
ago.
like so fucking long
You
ago.
used to be able to tongue kiss then, dude.
Every time we went to the family reunions, dude.
Every time. Right in front of grandma. Grizzly resigns with the Bruins. 4 years, just under $4 million. Avoids the arbitration, which again, that's what they always try to do.
Yeah.
No one wants to sit in that meeting. I guess it'd be a Zoom meeting in this case. It'd be even worse.
Having to they don't want to pay for pro, having to restart every 40 minutes like us.
But it's a team that is kind of unsure of their bigger pieces that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, with guys aging and guys not having contracts that are part of their core or have been like, well, Rask isn't up yet, or is he up?
I don't think he's up yet.
Charles
He's not up
needs to
yet.
get re-signed if he is, but Grzelcyk, they get him taken care of.
Yeah, and that's one I think from Bruins fans that I was reading seemed pretty okay with the deal.
Yeah.
Every time we played the Bruins, like I feel like Grzelcyk was all over the ice, one of those real underrated, like bottom four defensemen. But I mean, the deal doesn't seem that bad. You see other fans clowning him like this is an overpay. The stats guys might have said it was an overpay, but I don't know. It seems like.
Well, look at what Edmondson got.
Yeah, look.
4.5?
Yeah.
Some shit like fuck
Montreal's
off.
building a dynasty,
Yeah,
dude.
let's go, dude.
But definitely good for them. You think that's what Fogelsigns did?
No.
He has the basis for Hayden Fleury, dude.
Maybe, actually, to be honest.
Nah,
Which is
no,
a
I think
little high.
Yeah, Grzelcyk's got more production, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he's got more tenure.
He played more than 7 minutes a night for the first half of the season.
Took him more than 100-something games to score a goal.
Hayden Fleury asked for the 4. They're like, listen, 100 games, no goals. You know what I mean?
It's rough.
If he's so disrespectful.
So Quinn Hughes he's not eligible for any sort of offer sheet, which is great for Vancouver.
Yeah, awesome. Because that literally, there's no leverage on his part. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Doesn't he still have another year left on his entry?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So that's not even a problem.
Dude, the fucking cap shit's so crazy. I feel like this is one of those 1 in a million situations, but like, why? How did someone see this sort of like not enough games, or enough games, but he's not old enough?
Well, I guess he wouldn't have that much time on his deal because he was a college kid, right? So he probably only had the 1 year.
That might be what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah.
he's probably up for.
Might be up soon. Like after, maybe I don't know if it's this off season, but it might be next off season.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Shit.
But I mean,
I'm not
definitely good for Vancouver.
Yeah,
who-
they got to take care of that.
I can't believe they didn't re-sign to Foley.
Yeah, it's a little
Isn't that
surprising.
wild?
Maybe
'Cause
because they got to resign Hughes, dude. Fuck us.
Yeah.
Well, they resigned.
dropped
They
him
gave
back.
Markstrom 6x6.
That's
didn't
right. Yeah, I think even more than that. It's like 6x6 and a half.
Stop. That's a lot.
It's a lot of money, dude.
That's a lot, dude. Nolan Patrick signed.
He signed his 1 year RFA deal. He's only 22. I can't believe.
Wasn't he the first overall?
I think so. And he's been playing he's been good. You know what I mean? He hasn't been fucking Connor McDavid or Austin Matthews, but he's been really fucking good.
Yeah.
It's just weird that Philly only gets him on the 1 year. I figured they would have tried to get, even if it's a bridge or something, maybe like 3 or 4. He's only 22 years old. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're maybe they're posturing for something else.
yeah, I don't know, because
Who
they're
knows?
kind of in that weird spot with some veterans too.
And they got to win.
Yeah,
They got to win. They looked really good in the playoffs.
definitely. Dude, Hayes has been out there fucking killing. Remember everyone clowned that contract?
Yeah, he's been playing amazing.
He has been playing
dominating
great,
in
dude.
Philly.
I feel like I always see clips of him like on the penalty kill, just like dancing around in the other team's zone, just grinding it out on the boards, killing like 30 seconds at a time. Dude, he's a monster.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's been really, really good for sure. For sure.
For sure.
For sure. Dude, we dropping in, dude?
Dude, I gotta carve pumpkins later, dude. I gotta get out there carving pumpkins, bro.
I thought that was just like a story for the pod. I didn't think you actually had to like go hang out with your family.
Dude, I'm actually going to see my family, dude. It's crazy.
I don't understand you, dude. I just don't get this guy, man. I don't understand you. Things you say, I just don't get it.
Dude,
Let me get a Pringle. What do you mean?
We got 3 left. I need them.
You need them?
he needs them, dude.
I guess so.
It's all about his chips,
Fat
bro.
ass. Holy fuck.
So
I know. I told myself I was going to try the Cold War beta this week, and I haven't played it yet.
you haven't touched it?
Scared. Dude.
You scared? Are you
So
scared you're
scared.
not gonna like it?
I'm so scared I'm not going to like it.
I feel like the movement, from what I've watched on YouTube, the movement doesn't look as like smooth as Modern War. Like I feel like I love the way Modern War, like you physically move your character throughout the maps and shit in Modern Warfare. It just feels nice,
Yeah, we got used to it.
and it just feels real responsive. And I don't know, from the videos I've watched of the Cold War beta, it just looks a little
It does. Janky.
janky, just like a little old. You
Ragged.
know what I mean? Like a little,
Or
yeah.
rugged.
I don't know, dude.
rigid. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm still just waiting to see how they get the Warzone thing done. It's gonna be so crazy.
It's going to suck.
It's probably gonna ruin the entire game. Oh, dude, what a guy, what a brother.
He didn't know there was 2 here.
There is 4. He had more. Yeah, there's 2 chips over there, dude.
Liar.
I thought there were 3.
It's a cold world,
Wow.
Still need the ones that are left.
dude. Pringles over blood, dude. No one's always said it.
I gave them 2.
It's fair. That's fair.
So you didn't get any, Jake.
It's true. I did bring the Pringles here.
Oh, that reminds me. How much were they?
Honestly, I'm not sure, dude.
Sure.
No, I don't look
Name
at
a
price
price.
tags, dude.
They
Name
taste
a
like
price.
shit.
Name a price?
Same price.
$8.15.
I'll give you 25 cents.
It's a drive a hard bargain, dude. I'll take 25 cents, dude.
There you go.
Is it gonna be
He
in
goes, I'll take 25 cents.
Is it gonna be quarter? Is it actually gonna be a
I'm
quarter?
gonna Venmo you. So
Oh, that's pretty fucked up,
2
dude.
dimes and a nickel.
You're pretty much gonna give me a fee. You're gonna
Yeah.
give me a
He's
fee.
going to Venmo you 10
That's
cents,
the only
and
reason
then
I'm
10
Venmoing
cents,
you.
and then a nickel.
I have a quarter in my pocket right now.
Dude, there's a coin shortage. Those things are like worth more now, right? Like a quarter is actually
Exactly.
worth 27 cents.
You're not getting my quarter. You're not getting 27 cents. Got 2 pennies?
You change
You
back.
got change for this higher valued quarter. Damn.
Dude, I forgot about this. I was at Cameron Village the other
No,
day.
you weren't.
Damn.
Thanks.
Someone left like a Harriet Tubman $20 bill, like on my car. It was, I don't know, but it's pretty badass.
Is
dude.
that still legal tender?
I don't think so. I'm because it said. I mean, no, there's no way it's real.
Okay.
But she's looking pretty badass on the bill. Dude. She's got like the flintlock revolver and a lantern, dude. I'm saying we need to change it over to this 20, man. That's what.
Put Harriet
shit looks
Tubman on the
Put
$20
Harriet
bill?
Tubman. Well, remember they had talked about
I'm
doing
not
it,
against
right?
it.
Remember they were talking about doing that, and then I thought they were, and then just nothing ever happened with it.
If they do, give her a revolver.
Definitely give her a revolver.
Yeah.
That shit's badass, dude.
Yeah, put her revolver in one hand and then like a severed white man's head.
I mean, honestly, dude, it'd be,
If you're gonna do it, dude, go
that'd be
all
pretty
the way
fucking
with
badass.
It. That'd be pretty sick.
I do leave the 20 like on the hood of my car though. It's like I'm not racist. It's kind of like my whole thing with it now, dude. I think that's what they were handing them out for.
They were handing those out.
Yeah,
I think
I
also they were
assume.
handing them out like this is what like the $20 bill needs to have. You think is that what it was?
It was just like on my car. Like I never saw.
Okay.
I never saw anyone do it.
I would have tried to spend it.
Go tip like the restaurant worker.
Yeah.
Like, here's a 20, dude. You're welcome.
Jacob,
What's up, man?
where can they find us if they want to exchange coin currency?
You want to talk about new coin exchange rates? You can hit us up at Talkin Sauce Pod, no underscore, respect the underscore. If you're listening, check out our YouTube. Drop the scrum every Wednesday. Obviously, we record the podcast on video too. Check that shit out. You can get me at JCobb, JAY_COBBB. Josh, where to get you? at?
CABZZ.
Dylan, this is so disrespectful to the listeners.
You're disgusting.